Good morning, Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Fpso Emem's naming ceremony. I want to thank you for your punctuality. We appreciate your attendance to this epoch-making event, and to assure you that we'll be starting as soon as we receive some of our special guests that we await their arrival. Again, we thank you for your presence this morning as we commemorate and celebrate truly a landmark achievement by a company, our partners, and indeed the Nigerian state. Good morning. Very good morning, Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Kindly make your way, if you're still outside, to your seating position. Those inside, kindly take your respective seating positions. Again, we thank you for joining us to celebrate resilience, excellence, tenacity, and visionary leadership. Please take your seats. It is the 14th day in the month of December 2024. Couple of years after the very first decision and step was taken to bring into existence the magnificence that is to my right. Years have rolled by, as has effort, as has teamwork, as has commitment and partnership to deliver what was once a vision, but today a reality. What was once a desire, but today a legacy. And what was once the company's strong commitment to improve her impact on the global energy landscape has now become a standard for contemporaries to follow. So welcome and thank you again for your great patience and understanding. We thank the dignitaries who have made immense sacrifices to be here today, especially from our home country, where leadership is today being provided to stir the industry in Nigeria towards sustainable development and sustained production. In a short few seconds or minutes, we'll be joined by Nigeria's number 2 citizen, a renowned statesman, and a great leader, both in politics, in business, and in life, will be joining us shortly, accompanied by 2 equally remarkable citizens of our nation, Of course, our executive chairman of the company, Oriental Energy Resources, for which we're here. We're now being joined by His Excellency, the distinguished Senator Shatima, our Vice President. Can we please rise and receive the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as he joins us at this history-making event on this 14th day of December 2024 here at the Drydocks World, Dubai, where Oriental Energy Resources and her partners are making history. History that will outlive us. History that will position us as a country, as an industry, and as a company to become accomplished performers in our respective fields. Your Excellency, we welcome you. While His Excellency is still standing, we will quickly move on to the national anthem first of the United Arab Emirates and secondly of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Technical. Creation, and this our request. Help us to build to a nation where human is oppressed. And so with peace and plenty, Nigeria may be blessed. God bless the United Arab Emirates and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Please, we may be seated. Thank you. Yes, please go ahead. If you want to clap for the countries, go ahead and clap for the UAE and Nigeria. In the oil and gas industry, and indeed here at the Drydocks World, Dubai, safety is pertinent in everything that we do. So before I proceed with this event today, I'd like to welcome for a quick safety briefing by the Drydocks World, Mr. Aaron Sorendran Renun Kadevi. A round of applause as he makes his way here.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Richmond. Good morning, Your Excellencies and distinguished ladies and gentlemen, today we are gathered here to celebrate an important occasion. Before we start, I would like to share some important safety information. In case of an emergency, there are two emergency exits on this venue. One on the right, near in front of the speaker, and one the way that you have come in, on the center. So, if any emergency arises, please evacuate the room immediately and proceed to the fire assembly point, which is located right to the tent outside. So, our ERT team is already on standby for support and will guide you accordingly. Additionally, we have a US Navy vessel berth next to the ceremony area. Please refrain from taking any pictures of the vessel. Thank you for your attention and cooperation in ensuring everyone's safety. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. I'll leave it to Mr. Richmond. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much, Arun. Thank you for giving us that quick safety brief. Permit me to add that we'll please turn our phones to silence and vibrations at this time to avoid any sort of distractions from the beautiful color tunes of your phones. From that onwards, I will proceed now to acknowledge the dignitaries who've joined us here this morning. Once again, let's acknowledge the presence here of His Excellency, the distinguished Senator Kashim Mustafa Shatima, GCON, Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Excellency, good morning and a warm welcome to you. Thank you so much. He's joined by His Excellency, Professor Babagana Umar Zulum, CON, FNSC MNI, the Executive Governor of Borno State. Your Excellency, good to see you. You're welcome. Thank you so much. Here this morning with us, or afternoon with us also, is His Excellency, Engineer Abdullahi Audu Sule, the Executive Governor of Nasarawa State. Your Excellency, we're delighted to have you. We're joined by a serving lawmaker from the Senate of Nigeria, the distinguished Senator Ahmed Dan Yaya Wadada Aliu. Distinguished, very good morning to you and thank you for joining us. We're also joined, or should I say, we are here because of him, the Executive Chairman of Oriental Energy Limited and of course Oriental Okwak Limited. Let's salute his presence and tenacity. Dr. Mohammed Ndimi OFR. Thank you for your service to the nation. Here also is the Executive Vice Chairman of Oriental Okwak Limited. We acknowledge Engineer Goni Sheikh. A very good morning to you, sir. Good afternoon to you, and indeed to every other member of the Board of Directors of Oriental Energy Resources Limited and OOL. We're also joined by His Excellency Ambassador Adamu Aliu, Nigeria's former ambassador to Japan, and of course the Waling Katagum. Your Excellency, we acknowledge your presence. Thank you for joining us. Here also are partners to Oriental Okwak Limited for this business that we're here today, the naming ceremony. First, let me acknowledge Chief Executive Officer of HBA Energy Future, Mr. Hassan Basma. Mr. Basma, very good afternoon to you. We're also joined this afternoon by the Chief Executive Officer of World Carrier Production Limited, Mr. George Fragikstas. Mr. Fragikstas, a very good afternoon to you. Here with us also is the Chief Executive Officer of Drydocks World, Dubai, Captain Dr. Rado Antolovich. Captain, it's lovely to see you. Not forgetting the man who runs the daily affairs of this company, doing us all proud, the Managing Director of Oriental Energy Resources Limited, Mr. Mustafa Ndimi, to you and thank you for the work that you're doing. From Nigeria's presence here in the UAE, we're joined by Her Excellency Ambassador Beatrice Ikeku, the Charge d'Affaires, Nigerian Embassy of the United Arab Emirates. Warm welcome to you. Thank you for joining us. Of course, we're also joined by Her Excellency, His Excellency Ambassador Ibrahim Zayan. A warm welcome to you. Thank you for joining us. He is the Consular General, Nigerian Consulate of the United Arab Emirates. We're joined by the Chief Executive Officer of Dutch Bank of the Middle East, Mr. Jamal Al-Kish. Mr. Al-Kish, warm welcome. Thank you for being here. Managing Director, Dal Engineering is also here. Engineer Mustasim Latif. We have the President, Single Home and Finca Contesting Homes, Mr. Javier Lopez. Mr. Lopez, warm welcome. thank you for joining us. Of course, the chairman of J. Safra and Sarah Singh Bank, Mr. Harg Hala, we thank you for joining us this afternoon. We'd like to also acknowledge project managers for all the partners that have delivered this project, the members of staff of OOL and all partnering companies. I think we should give them all a round of applause. It's been a journey of dedication, commitment, and resilience. We thank all of them. We welcome our friends, members of the Fourth Estate of the Realm, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is for me both an honor and a privilege to stand before you on this momentous occasion, the naming ceremony of the Aquark Floating Production, Storage, and Offloading Vessel, an emblem of international collaboration, engineering excellence, and visionary leadership. Today, here at the Drydocks World, Dubai, where heritage meets innovation, we celebrate a milestone not only for Oriental Aquark Limited, World Carrier Production Limited, and HBA Future Energy, but for the oil and gas industry as a whole, especially with the Nigerian president's commitment on achieving an incremental 1 million barrel per day production in the shortest term. The development of the Aquark Field PML 15 is a testament to resilience and ingenuity of the Oriental Aquark Limited and its partners. The centerpiece of this project, the Emem Fpso, the first fully funded FPSO by an indigenous company, represents a leap forward in harnessing Nigeria's, yes please, thank you, in harnessing Nigeria's vast energy resources reasonably and sustainably. Your Excellencies, Royal Highnesses, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Drydocks World, Dubai. Welcome to Oriental Aquark Limited's milestone achievement. Welcome to Emem Fpso's christening ceremony. My name is Richmond Osuji. I simply like to refer to myself as a first-class talk service provider, and today, your master of ceremonies. Please give yourselves a warm applause as we celebrate this history today. As I'm done with this, we'll quickly get into the agenda as I give you a quick run-through. I will be bringing up next, when I exit here, the chairman, executive chairman of OOL, who will address us. Following him will be the CEO of HBA. Following him will be the CEO of DDWD. Following him will be the executive vice chairman of OOL. And of course, His Excellency, the Vice President, will address us. We will then proceed to the commemoration ceremony to name the vessel. Just a few persons who I will announce would rise up to go with the Vice President and the Executive Vice Chairman to conduct that ceremony. A few persons. The rest of us will remain seated here, as what is happening there will be live streamed on the screen here to my left. So when we get to that time, please kindly remain seated. Now, following that, we will then play the national anthem of two countries again to close the ceremony, at which time I will also have announced those that will take photograph right here with His Excellency the Vice President. They will be waiting for him. So when he arrives from the commemoration ceremony, they would come here and do what is the photos. Now, before we exit for that, we're also going to be presenting a few appreciation gifts to our special dignitaries today. That said, Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is now my honor and privilege to welcome to the microphone a man who has a career spanning decades across different sectors, but for the past couple of decades has dedicated his resources and time to the development of Nigeria's oil and gas resources. Where many failed, he has succeeded. Where many lost hope, he has not only brought hope, but he has sustained hope. And that level of tenacity and patriotism is why today we're here to christen an FPSO that is fully funded by indigenous company. Welcome with me, Executive Chairman of Oriental Energy Resources Limited and Oriental Aquark Limited, Dr. Muhammadu Ndimi, OFR, for his opening comments.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Kashim Shettima, the Executive Governor of Borno State, Professor Babagana Umar Zulum, the Executive Governor of Nasarawa State, Engineer Abdullahi Sule, Ambassador Beatrice Ikeku Thomas, Chargé d'Affaires of the Embassy of Nigeria here in United Arab Emirates, the Captain Rado, who is the CEO of this big place. Thank you for the delivering of our product on time. All other dignitaries and guests, please excuse me if I am unable to recognize everybody here present. Today is not a speech day. For me, it's epoch-making day. I am proud this day for me and the entire Oriental Resources family. Some time ago, we made the ambitious decision to develop the Oko field entirely independently, confident in the ability of our leadership and the technical team that we have assembled. The floating production, storage, and offloading facilities we're here to name is the first FPSO to be fully funded by Nigeria indigenous company. It represents the delivery of our promise, an indigenous Nigeria oil and gas to indefinitely develop a marginal field. The naming ceremony for the Emem Fpso is the first in series of steps before the Oko field start production. The wellhead platform and 5 producing wells are already in place. The vessel you see today will depart for Nigeria in Q1 2025, and we expect production to begin at the Oko field in the first half of 2025. This is an important milestone for Nigeria and its indigenous oil and gas sector when operating at full capacity. We expect the Oko field to produce up to 30,000 barrels per day. Significantly enhancing Nigerians' oil production and contributing to the government ambitions to increase oil revenue fund Nigerian development. I want to take this opportunity to thank the Nigerian government, His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, His Excellency Vice President Kashim Shettima, and dedicated official civil servants in the Ministry of Petroleum, NURPC, and the other agencies that have provided the enabling environment for this investment. We are privileged to have His Excellency Vice President with us today. Please join me in thanking him for taking the time out of his busy schedule to travel to Dubai to celebrate with us. His Excellency is a demonstration of the commitment of the Nigerian government to the development of indigenous oil and gas sector. He is joined by executive governors of Borno State and Nasarawa State, who have been constant supporters of our vision. I want to thank our partner at the Dubai Drydocks World Dubai for hosting us here today and for the world-class facilities and technical support that they have provided to enable the completion of the FPSO. We will not have done this without the commitment and dedication of our partners and vendors, many of whom are with us today. Your support has been invaluable, and your presence here today is a testimony to the strength of the relationship we have. We look forward to continue to build and deepen our partnership. 14 years ago, we commissioned one big one here, Noka Adong. And 12 years ago, we commissioned one big one, which is working right now, the same size with this, in China. At that time, my vice represented the federal government because he was permanent secretary minister of petroleum. So he came, now he is with the Oriental after his retirement. Thank you again to all of you who have been taking time to be with us today. I hope you enjoy the day.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. I think we can do better with a round of applause, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. One of the biggest concerns that industry watchers and practitioners have had over the years is the reinvestment of resources and proceeds to continue to grow the oil and gas industry by the holders of licenses and producers of the resource. But of course, our chairman, Dr. Ndimi OFR, has demonstrated over the years that he is not one to just explore for profit only, but to explore and plow back to the country and develop human resources and indeed increase infrastructure in the process. I think he deserves a better round of applause, please. Moving on from him, we're going to take a representative who will speak on behalf of WCP, which is the World Carrier Production Limited, and themselves HBA Future Energy, who have partnered with Oriental on this project. I'd like to welcome now the Chief Executive Officer of HBA, Mr. Hassan Basama, for just a few minutes of remarks. Yes, please, a round of applause as he makes his way. Thank you very much. Thank you. You're welcome, sir. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Your High Excellency, Vice President of Nigeria, Senator Kasim Shatima, your Dr. Mohammed Ndimi, Chairman of Oriental Energy Resources, Vice Chairman of Oriental Energy, Mr. Goni Sheikh, Managing Director of Oriental Energy, Mr. Mustafa Ndimi, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I stand here before you very humble as a representative of the joint venture between HBA Future Energy and World Carriers, two established and growing companies with a focus on Africa and in particular on Nigeria. I, for one, am not stranger to Nigeria, Your Excellency. I was indeed born in Kano, of parents who were born in Kano. So that makes me an honorary Nigerian and a true Nigerian. So I left Nigeria many years ago, only to come back in 2006, first to deliver an FPSO for AMNI, then for E&I on the oil field, and now, with your permission, for Oriental Energy Resources. So it seems, ladies and gentlemen, you can take the man out of Nigeria, but you cannot take Nigeria out of the man. Our focus and dedication on Nigeria continues with the establishment of HBA Nigeria Limited, a wholly indigenous NCD-compliant company. Our aim is to develop this office to become the center of excellence, not only for Nigeria, but for the entire coast of Africa. Today, we have also satisfied not only the NCD requirements, but we also adopted our ESG in line with the spirit of Nigeria. We're proud to say we only have one expat in the whole of the Office of Nigeria, and even he jokingly dons the Nigerian attire, and he has earned himself a title of Chief Alvin of Lekki, for example. But back to the project, allow me to show you the achievement that Oriental has achieved. The project was awarded on the 22nd of January 2022. The vessel, the Nordic Mistral, was bought in February 22. Straight afterwards, the war in Ukraine broke out. That is on the back of an economy that was actually recovering from COVID. This led to cost escalation, delays, disruptions, value chain issues, but nonetheless, we persevered and we continued to deliver the project. In the words of Nelson Mandela, it seemed impossible until it was done, and here we are today. Back to the project, the NM has many features. First, it is the first indigenous owned project in Nigeria. It was financed wholly in Nigeria. It was predominantly done by a Nigerian workforce. We had almost 3.6 million man-hours to date spent on it, more than 2,000 people that worked on it. We executed it, Your Excellency, in 6 locations, in Europe, in Greece, in Nigeria, in Singapore, in Dubai, and also in China. So it is truly a global execution for a project like this. So I was told that I have to finish in 5 minutes, so I'm rushing a bit with your permission, Your Excellency. But again, we in Nigeria and HBA, together with the blessing of the government and the blessing of the Ndemi family and Oriental, we believe that we're there to stay. We want to enhance the capability of Nigeria in becoming the center of excellence for FPSOs and for developing local capabilities and in bringing Nigeria to the next step in their development. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Your High Excellency.
All right, thank you very much. 6 locations on 3 different continents is a testament of strong collaboration and partnership that Oriental Energy Resources has continued to succeed at with her collaborators. Now, please give them another round of applause, HBA and their partner. Thank you. Okay, we're moving on now to remarks from, you heard our chairman, appreciate them for doing it on time. And indeed, they are one of the biggest when it comes to what they do with dry docking across the world. For their own perspective on why we're here today, I'd like to welcome their Chief Executive Officer, and that is for the Drydocks World, Dubai. Let's welcome Captain Dr. Rado Antolovic. You're welcome.
Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Drydock shareholders, the government of Dubai, on behalf of His Excellency Mr. Sultan, the chairman of DP World and Drydock, on behalf of my team, a very big welcome to Dubai, Drydock, UAE. I would like to extend my gratitude to all our partners, to all my team for this excellent work executed from the time the vessel arrived this January 24 to our facility. This naming ceremony marks an important milestone in the journey of Emem Fpso. Over the last year, we have worked to complete the extensive refurbishment, upgrade, and life extension work required to prepare this vessel for deployment to Nigeria Oakwood field. The result is a vessel capable of processing 70,000 barrels of liquids per day and storing up to 1 million barrels of crude oil. We are also proud to highlight the positive impact this project will have on the Nigerian's energy landscape. Once installed in the Oakwood field, the Emem Fpso will contribute to the sustainable development of the region, supporting economic growth and energy security. I would like to take this opportunity to particularly thank the dedication of our partners and, of course, Drydock team for their resilient 24/7 work, with some 500 team members working daily on the conversion, 58 kilometers of cabling, 4,500 pipe spools, and extensive steel and mechanical integration completed. The Emem Fpso is now ready for its journey to support Nigeria's energy solutions. Your relentless efforts operating around the clock have been backbone of this success. With over 7.5 million man-hours work without a lost time incident, no incidents, and including no environmental incidents, you have set a benchmark for operational excellence and safety. To our partners, the Oriental Oakwood Limited, World Carrier Corporation, and HBA Future Energy, we value the trust you have placed on us, and we are proud to have been part of this transformative journey. As this vessel prepares to embark on its new journey, we appreciate the efforts and teamwork that brought this project to fruition. Congratulations, and may the Emem Fpso achieve great success. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Captain Dr. Rado Antolovic, Chief Executive Officer of Drydocks World, Dubai, making us better understand the impact the project has had on their facility and the excitement they also had in delivering the project on schedule and on time. Over 7 million man-hours, no lost time injury in this industry. That should be celebrated. Let's give them another round of applause. Onwards now to give us a bit more on the significance and impact of this FPSO we named today. I'd like to welcome the Executive Vice Chairman of Oriental Oakwood Energy Limited. Let's welcome Engineer Goni Sheikh.
President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, represented by the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Senator Kashim Shettima, GCON, His Excellency the Executive Governor of Borno State, Professor Babagana Umar Zulum, His Excellency the Executive Governor of Nasarawa State, Engineer Abdullahi Sule, Distinguished Senator Ambassador Beatrice Ikeku, our Charge d'Affaires, Nigerian Embassy UAE, Ambassador Zayan Ibrahim, Consul General, Nigerian Consulate, Special Advisor on General Duties to the VP, Dr. Aliu Modibo, Senior Special Assistants, and Special Assistants to the Vice President. Our Executive Chairman, Dr. Muhammadu Indimi, Ambassador Adamu Aliu, former Nigerian Ambassador to Japan, Mr. Khalid Matar, the CEO of UAE Vice President Office for Political Affairs, Alhaji Abdul Samad Rabiu, I believe he is with us, Mr. Jamal Al-Kishi, CEO Deutsche Bank, Javier Lopez, President Single Home, George Hala, Chairman J. Safra Sarasin, the CEO and management of Drydocks World, Dubai, family members, friends, business associates of our Executive Chairman, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It is a great honor for me to stand before you on this very, very special occasion. We are all brought together today because of the vision of a great man. A man whose strong faith in destiny and trust in all the people that he worked with or came across with is quite unparalleled. This is the vision of our Executive Chairman, Dr. Muhammadu Indimi. I would like to thank the Almighty Allah for this great day and thank our Executive Chairman for giving us the opportunity to do the things that we like doing best. Just a couple of years ago, the FPSO we are about to see physically was just a concept on paper. The trading vessel that was converted into an FPSO had undergone 30 tons of steel replacement with process modules weighing over 3,000 tons. And those modules were engineered and fabricated from scratch. About 7 million man-hours, we just heard, of work had gone into the FPSO so far. And despite the millions of man-hours, no lost time injury was recorded. This was just reported to us. This is a testimony to the professionalism brought into the delivery of the project and the very high premium given to health, safety, and the environment. Our chairman has taken on board President Tinubu's agenda of increasing crude oil reserves and growing production with a view to meeting our OPEC quota and creating wealth for economic growth in Nigeria. It is our chairman's strong belief in the Nigeria economy and his great patriotism that made him invest in this multi-million US dollar project. This is the first FPSO, as we are also told right now, a few minutes ago, the first FPSO conversion by an indigenous company that went through the whole gamut of concept selection, engineering, design, fabrication, process modules installation, and integration to produce a fit-for-purpose FPSO. The FPSO shall be deployed to Oriental Oak Works Petroleum Mining Lease 15 to commence production very early next year. The first phase of wells which will be used to commence production had already been drilled, and the crude oil was sampled and analyzed. The sample test results showed very good quality crude. Production is expected to start immediately at 16,000 barrels per day, which will be ramped up very, very quickly to 30,000 barrels per day. Under the leadership of our chairman, Oriental has ambitious plans of increasing production to 100,000 barrels per day of oil in the next few years. and this will do through organic and inorganic growth. Therefore, on behalf of our Executive Chairman, Dr. Alhaji Muhammadu Indimi, I would like to thank His Excellency Senator Kashim Shettima, GCON, Vice President, Federal Republic of Nigeria, for taking time from his very busy schedule to commemorate this epic event. Thank you, Excellency. We'd also like to show our appreciation to the governor of my state, Borno State, His Excellency, Professor Babagana Umar Zulum, and to the governor of Nasarawa State, Engineer Abdullahi Sule. Thank you, Excellencies, for honoring our chairman. Our debt of gratitude goes to our Charge d'Affaires, Ambassador Beatrice Ikeku, and our Consul General, Ambassador Zayan Ibrahim. To His Royal Highness Prince Abdul Aziz, I was told he was going to join us, and Abdul Samad Rabiu, I would like to also thank you. To the chairman's family members, friends, and business associates, we thank you for being with us today. To our contractor World Carrier and all their subcontractors, we were just told how the project went around the whole world with services from all over the world, and especially to Drydocks World, Dubai. We say a very big thank you. We're especially grateful to our contractors' executives, George Frakistas, Hassan Basma, and the project lead, Sibitan. Our appreciation goes to our project team who are resident here in Dubai, Andrew, Tharma, Neil, Java, Chandra, and Vinod. We thank the NUPRC, our primary regulator in this industry, for supporting us all through the life of the project. You are indeed, truly, business facilitators. To Oriental directors, our management staff, and our staff, including our Houston partners, I say thank you for your support and your cooperation. To Lily and Susanna Brusso, thank you for being with us today. I'm absolutely sure Joe Brusso would have been extremely proud today with this product. A special thanks goes to our Managing Director, Engineer Mustafa Indimi, and our Project Manager, Patrick Ogunjimi, for providing the necessary oversight for the project. And to all the workers who worked on this project and made it a reality, we convey our deep appreciation to you all. Hundreds of thousands of workers from all the yards, from all sectors of the service providers had worked on this project. I would like to end this by recognizing the great support accorded to us by the management of Drydocks World Dubai in not only facilitating our visa issuance, but organizing receptions for all our visits, and especially on this very, very special visit. To our chairman, we all would like to say, thank you, sir. Thank you for making this dream a reality. We do not know how to thank you enough. Thank you, sir. Thank you all. May Allah bless us all. Thank you.
Yes, deserving applause. We can do that one more time for our Executive Vice Chairman, Engineer Goni Sheikh. Full of appreciation to the chairman and indeed to everyone that has made this possible. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, following the presidential address, this will happen. First, there will be a brief moment here on stage when His Excellency the Vice President will receive gifts of appreciation from OOL, DDWD, and there will also be gift exchange between DDWD and OOL, and that's DWD to OOL. DDWD. Okay, noted. Okay. So following the presidential address, before the presidential address, of course, I'm going to take two more comments. But following the presidential address, continuing what I was saying, we will do that. Now, following that short ceremony here, we will then proceed to this place, and joining His Excellency the Vice President at that time will be, of course, His Excellencies, the two governors present, the governor of Borno State and of Nasarawa State. They will be joining His Excellency. Of course, Our chairman, Dr. Ndimi, will also be there. The EVC will be there. Captain Rado Antelovic will be there. Mr. George Pragikstas will be there. Mr. Hassan Basma will also be there. Mr. Mustafa Ndimi will be joining them as well. Now, at that time, everyone please remain seated where you are, except you are one of the assigned photographers and security detail of His Excellencies that will be going there. I will announce that. They will guide me, and I will announce that. His Excellencies, a protocol will guide me, and I will announce that. Every other person, please, at that time, you remain seated in the room here. Sound and visuals, you would get right here in the room. Following that, we will take family photos with the OOL executive and the VIPs. We'll get you lined up. Once His Excellency is finishing there, he will come join you, take the picture. He would proceed to other matters, and then I will announce the 3 other photographs that will follow after that. But for now, Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I'm delighted to then welcome to address us by way of an executive goodwill, one of His Excellencies who have made the sacrifice and the journey to be with us here today in Dubai. Please join me in welcoming the Executive Governor of Nasarawa State, His Excellency Abdullahi Sule.
Auzu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Your Excellency, the President, Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Asuwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, ably and rightly represented by His Excellency, the Vice President, Senator Kashim Shettima. Your Excellency, my dear brother, the Governor of Borno State, the Chairman of Oriental Energy Resources, Dr. Muhammad Ndimi, Your Excellency, the ambassadors that are here, the management of Oriental Energy Resources, the technical partners, distinguished invited guests, my dear brother, Senator Ahmed Wadada, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Actually, the essence of me giving these remarks is for us to understand further the significance of these floating, producing, storage, offloading and storage vessel that we are about to name. I want to at this moment congratulate Alhaji Muhammad Ndimi for all the things that he has done to get us here so far, and sincerely congratulate the technical partners for the man-hours that are given into this. At this moment, I want to change and not speak like a governor, but to speak like the technical person that I am, who used to be at the Gulf of Mexico waiting for this type of FPSO to be moved to its location, so that helicopter will bring us on top of the vessel, drop us there for another 2 weeks that I was going to be there working on that vessel. So that's how emotional it is for me. I met Alhaji Muhammad Ndimi around 1994, 95, 96, while I was working in Houston, Texas, on top of these vessels, not as a governor, not as a VIP, but actually as a technical person that was producing from this size. Now, most of you sitting down there, you are looking actually at the hall. We have not gone up to see the beauty of the top sides. The top sides is where the entire beauty of this entire vessel is. And that is the reason why they are talking of several kilometers of pipeline, because somebody will say, how much are you getting several kilometers, of cabling and the pipes that you have all around. Before we can appreciate what Alhaji Muhammad Ndimi has done, is to understand that he was not the only one that was actually allocated an oil block in the 90s. There were so many of them. But from what we are witnessing today, he will go down as one who believes in Nigeria, who believes in investing in Nigeria, who believes in the government of Nigeria, who appreciates Nigeria, and that is the reason why he is investing in this baby here that is going to store 1 million barrels of crude oil. We are going to start from what we are told, from about 16 or 17,000 barrels per day, ramp up to 30,000 barrels per day, ramp up to 100,000 barrels per day. You know, when the statement is made, you don't appreciate the statement. But when you understand the idea of the level of investment that has been made to achieve this, and the amount of local content that was added to achieve this, and the amount of believing in Nigeria to add the local content to achieve this, that is when you will give kudos to this gentleman for believing in Nigeria. And that is the reason why it has to go, this vessel has to go throughout the world. I want to encourage us, sir, Mr. President, that today, the hole that you are seeing there is a totality of steel work that has been done. If Ajaokuta is ready, the casting of that hole could be done in Nigeria. The top sides is made of so many gadgets. The valves, the pipes, the cables, the pressure valves, and everything that you can think of. That's why they have to go from one country to the other to keep bringing them up there to be able to do that. The happiness that I had from the technical partners is to hear that this is built technically with so many Nigerians and the Nigerian content in it. But there is very little of Nigerian content in the materials needed in order to achieve this. And that is the reason why, Mr. President, sir, I want to encourage us as a country, because I believe very strongly, for the belief that the chairman of Oriental Energy has in Nigeria, if we had the capacity to supply most of this material, he will have bought these materials from Nigeria. And so we have a lot of work to do so that one day we will have another opportunity where Oriental Energy Resources will invite us either to Kwaibo Terminal or to Lekki or to Port Harcourt somewhere, Boni, or to Brass or Escravos, for us to sit down and commission another hall like this, another FPSO like this, for the benefit of Nigeria. Alhaji Muhammad Indimi, I want to congratulate you. I want to congratulate you for believing in Nigeria, and I hope all the other block owners will continue to copy from this totality of belief in Nigeria so that Nigeria will be great and greater. Thank you very much, and God bless you, sir.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency Engineer Abdullahi Al-Dusuli, the Executive Governor of Nasarawa State, reminding us there of his technical expertise, being one that has served the industry many years before going into politics. Now, from one who is an engineer to one who is an academician, who is also transforming lives using his expertise in his home state of Borno. Please welcome with me His Excellency Professor Babagana Omar Zulum, CON FNSC MNI, Executive Governor of Borno State. You're welcome, sir.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. His Excellency the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, ably represented by his Vice President, distinguished Senator Kashim Shettima, my senior brother, the Governor of Nasarawa State, Engineer Abdullahi Sile, ambassadors that are here, Chairman of the Oriental Energy Nigeria Limited, the Vice Chairman, and indeed their technical partners, distinguished invited guests, good morning. Let me begin afternoon by commending the vision and tenacity of the chairman of the Oriental Energy Nigeria Limited for investing in this project, investing in the production of the FPSO vessel for onward delivery to Nigeria. Inshallah, this will stimulate economic growth. This will stimulate job opportunities to many Nigerians. And indeed, this will ensure steady growth and development of the Nigerian economy. On this note, as the governor of Borno State, I am his own governor. Today is one of my happiest moments to stand before this gathering. I make my brief remark because Alhaji Ndimi is from Borno State, and I am happy to note that the production of this vessel was borne 100% by his own company, which has never happened in Nigeria. This goes to show how committed Alhaji Mohammed Ndimi to the growth and development of not only Borno State, but to the entire country. My senior brother, the governor of Nasarawa State, has said it all. What we are calling for the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to do is to encourage local production in Nigeria, thereby stimulating and enhancing further job opportunities in Nigeria. On this note, let me once again congratulate Alhaji Mohammed Ndimi, express my sincere appreciation to the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria for honoring this invitation, and most especially extending my profound appreciation to the government and people of the United Arab Emirates for the support that they have rendered to the Oriental Energy Nigeria Limited in producing this vessel, as well as to the technical partners for the support that they have rendered. Thank you very much, and may God bless all of you.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, Professor Babagana Umar Zulum, CON, FNSE, MNI, the Executive Governor of Borno State. Continuing with the appreciation for the Chairman and indeed the President for providing the environment and support for a project like this to see the light of the day. The President has, since assumption of office, made or giving different executive orders. Some have aimed to reduce contracting circles in the industry. Some have aimed to ease business in the oil and gas industry back home in Nigeria. And of course, he's been working ever so assiduously with his vice, who is here today representing him. And together, they are not only creating that environment to see more of this come to fruition in Nigeria, they're also working in ensuring that other sectors of the economy receives the accelerated growth that it deserves. I'm delighted now to ask you to join me in welcoming His Excellency, Distinguished Senator Kashim Shettima, GCON, our Vice President.
Kindly sit down, please. Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Borno State, Professor Babagana Umar Zulum, Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Nasarawa State, Engineer Abdullahi Esule, Senator representing Nasarawa West Senatorial District, Senator Aliyu Ahmed Wadada, Special Advisor to the President on Special Duties, Dr. Aliyu Modibo Umar, and other presidential aides present here. Our host,
a living legend, the founder and chairman, Oriental Energy Resources, Alhaji Dr. Muhammadu Indimi, the executive vice chairman, Engineer Goni Sheikh, the managing director, my very good brother, Engineer Mustafa Indimi, the technical partners on this project, most especially Mr. Hassan Bassam, a fellow Nigerian, born and bred and nurtured in Kano. The Charge d'Affaires Nigeria Embassy, United Arab Emirates Ambassador Beatrice Ikeko, the Consul General Nigerian Consulate, UAE Ambassador Zayyan Ibrahim, our honored guests, members of the Indimi family, our elder statesman, Ambassador, our former Ambassador to Japan, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. What sets Nigerians apart is not merely the audacity of their ambition. It is not just their proven ability to create value and wealth wherever they find themselves. Nigerians stand out because they possess a unique understanding of the pulse of the world. They know why it is today, and more importantly, where it is headed. This innate sense of foresight guides their conviction to invest in industries that drive the world forward. And I cannot be prouder to join you all in celebrating yet another example of Nigeria's gift to the global stage today. Just about 2 weeks ago, His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu was in Paris where he oversaw the expansion of one of Nigeria's indigenous banks into that sphere of the European financial market. That historic moment reflected our collective aspiration as a nation. We make an indelible mark wherever we are, whether as individuals or as corporate entities. Each of us has a role to play in this national call of duty, and it is the synergy of our ideas, dreams, and most critically, our devotion to making those dreams a reality that defines our legacy. The success story we gather here to honor is one that inspires hope and pride. Over the decades, Alhaji Muhammadu Indimi has stood as a model businessman and symbol of excellence in the oil and gas industry. And Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I crave your indulgence to tell you a little story, a simple story, about a man called Muhammadu Indimi. We are from the same place. Both of us are native Maidugurians. Our families are intertwined. Our parents were friends to each other. Born 77 years ago, Alhaji Muhammad Indimi had never seen the four walls of a classroom. The four keys to success are patience, persistence, perseverance, and prayers. Alhaji Muhammadu Indimi epitomizes the Nigerian dream. Earlier on, his father was in the hides and skin business. He was following his father to Gamborungala on a weekly basis to buy hides and skin. They were going to Sigal, to Wulgo, to Bama, and at a point in time, he asked his father to step aside. I will take care of the business. when one of his father's friends saw the grit and energy in Alhaji Momodu Indimi, he gave him a loan of £100 to further reinforce that business. He went into bicycle hiring, and now he's an African success story. But the beauty of the Indimi experience is that he built his house in Maiduguri 32 years ago. He has not changed the furniture of the house for the past 32 years. He has been living in the same house. He is a philanthropist extraordinaire. When I was the governor, he built houses for internally displaced persons in Bama and in Gamborungala. And he requested me not to publicize his deeds. He has given hundreds of millions of naira in support to destitute IDPs, but with a condition: no advertisements of my deeds to humanity. These are the leaders we need. These are the leaders we are proud of. So it is not surprising that his vision has transformed Oriental energy resources into a global phenomenon. This outcome testifies to what is possible when ambition is matched with perseverance and expertise. His journey reminds us that Nigeria is a land of opportunity, and with dedication, there is no limit to what we can achieve. As the executive chairman of Oriental Energy Resources Limited, Alhaji Indimi has been a part of the change and the charge led by our oil industry stakeholders to revolutionize the commercial potential of Nigeria's most significant resource, oil and gas. Today's gathering is a celebration of his vision and the achievements of Oriental Energy Resources, a company that continues to break new grounds and elevates Nigeria's reputation in global commerce. I convey to you, Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the goodwill of the entire nation and the support of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, an all-weather ally of each citizen who sets out to color our place on the global map. The floating production, storage, and uploading FPSO vessel we gather to name today represents a milestone of immense significance. At a time when Nigeria's domestic oil and gas infrastructure is rapidly evolving, this vessel is a critical link in our ambition to optimize productivity. It will enable Nigeria to become a central hub for hydrocarbon demand, both domestically and globally. As our home-based refineries come alive, vessels like this will be instrumental in maximizing our production capacity and driving economic growth. To our host nation, the United Arab Emirates, UAE offers a powerful argument for what can be achieved when natural resources are channeled towards solving our nation's peculiar developmental dilemmas. While each nation's history, obstacles, and needs are different, the UAE stands as an enduring conviction that oil well is not a curse, but a blessing, provided there is sound governance, forward-thinking policies, and a commitment to fair competition. Nigeria, too, is disproving the theory of the so-called oil curse through policy choices that prioritize investments like this and empower private enterprises. We are redefining our master plan for economic growth. I assure you that Nigeria stands ready to support interventions like this, which align with our vision for expanding hydrocarbon exploration, storage, and refining. This FPSO vessel symbolizes a future where Nigerian ingenuity meets global demands and will be here every step of the way to ensure its utility and success. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I extend, on behalf of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, my heartfelt congratulations to Oriental Energy Resources Limited, and most especially to the Executive Chairman, a phenomenal person, an elder statesman, a gentleman extraordinaire, a man of vision and action, a very quiet philanthropist and nation builder, Alhaji Muhammad Indimi. Thank you for making history. This devotion to excellence inspires us all, and we are grateful for your contributions to Nigeria's journey towards economic rejuvenation. Most importantly, we thank you for your humility. Even before we came here, I guess that he will be wearing either a white or a light blue Babaliga. And lo and behold, when we came, we met him decked out in a light blue Babaliga. Thank you, and may God bless us all.
Your Excellency, sir, thank you so much. Please, sir. Yes, sir. Can I quickly invite EVC? EVC, please, sir, if you can come to present the gift from OOL to His Excellency the Vice President. Can we have the gift from OOL to the Vice President? Can we give the Vice President a resounding applause, Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen? Thank you so much, Your Excellency, for those incisive comments, reminding us where the chairman, the executive chairman, is coming from. Humble beginnings and yet making great global impacts. His Excellency deserves a resounding applause one more time, ladies and gentlemen, please. Can I get a handheld mic?
And the private sector can do. So on behalf of our chairman, I make this token presentation to you, Excellency.
Yeah, just one more. Just one more. Yes, thank you very much. Please, a round of applause. That's a gift of appreciation for his presence to the Vice President from Oriental Okwok Limited. Thank you so much. Your Excellency, sir, you just one more and before you take your seat, and I'll be inviting Captain Rado. Thank you, EVC. Thank you. Captain Rado, please. This is now, Your Excellency, this is from Drydocks World Dubai to you, sir, for your presence this afternoon. There you go. Yes, please.
Your Excellency, on behalf of Drydock shareholders, the government of Dubai, on behalf of His Excellency Sultan, our chairman, and DP World Group chairman, and a big supporter of Nigeria, as you know, on behalf of all our people at Drydock, please accept this small, humble presence, which represents who we are. Thank you.
Just take another picture with the president. Just one more picture, yes, with the plaque. That's it. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you. Your Excellency, can please take your seat now, sir. Thank you, sir. Captain, you are not going yet. Just hold on. You are presenting this time a gift to OOL. It's EVC. Are you coming, sir? All right. Thank you, EVC. You're receiving this time. Where's the gift for OOL? All right. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Completing the list, our one WCP rep to please be on standby. All right, WCP, please. Who is coming for WCP? You are receiving from DDWD. This is a pure demonstration of a strong partnership between these progressively minded entities who have delivered Emem, the Fpso. All right, thank you very much, Captain. Thank you. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, please hold this. So he can start, you can start going there. Just wait for me outside the door, my friend. Just wait for me outside the door now because he's going there with me with the microphone. Again, please indulge us. Let me make this announcement. Indulge us, right? Following His Excellency, the Vice President, out now are the governors, of course, the chairman, the executive vice chairman, Captain Rado, Mr. George Fragistas, Mr. Hassan Basma, Engineer Mustafa Ndimi, the CBP, he knows himself, who is with the President, the SO knows himself as well, the CD knows himself, and 3 members of the Vice President's protocol team, the Vice President's photographer, and the Vice President's videographer. They will be joined by our own photographers, videographers, and photographer who will be streaming live what is happening there. And they're exiting from this door. The gentleman on the phone there is going with us because he is in charge of the sound we're using outside. Everything they would do there, you would hear from here. Now, once he's done with that ceremony and the bottle breaks, the national anthem will play to signal the end of this event, and then the following persons will start. After the national anthem, please start stepping out. The following persons. You are the executive management of OOL and the VIPs. You have your badge in the room. At the end of the national anthem, you just start heading out and wait for the Vice President here. He will join you, take the photo. He will proceed to other matters. We will continue with the OOL executive management and WCP and HBA management. They will stay, and Oriental staff and site reps will join, and that will be it. For now, please remain seated as His Excellency and the other dignitaries exit the room. Your Excellency, sir, please. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we're proceeding now to the commemorative event that will signal the naming of this remarkable investment from a remarkable Nigerian and truly a company we should all be proud of, Oriental Energy Resources Limited, and the patriotic investor chairman, Dr. Muhammad Ndimi OFR. This ceremony will be conducted, of course, by His Excellency, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, who has joined us in person, representing His Excellency Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, our President. It is a ceremony that happens traditionally when a vessel is to be named. For those who do not know and who are wondering, what does Emem mean? Emem simply means peace. It's a language spoken by the Akwa Ibom people around where the Okwok field is located, PML 15. Challenges faced by prior licensees has been solved by Oriental Energy Resources and her partners. Again, underscoring strong patriotism, strong desire to see accelerated growth in not just the oil and gas industry, but in Nigeria generally. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we're just a few short minutes away from the official naming, christening if you like, of this floating production, storage, and offloading vessel, soon to be officially named Emem Fps. Yes, I like that, Your Excellency.
It's a great day to be a Nigerian. It's a great day to be an African. We shall continue to celebrate Oriental Energy. We are going to continue to eulogize and celebrate Alhaji Muhammadu Ndimi. On behalf of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR President, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and to the greater glory of God and for service to humanity. It is my singular honor and privilege to preside over and cut the tape for the naming ceremony of Emem Fpso, solely acquired by Oriental Energy Resources Limited to add value to the Nigerian nation. With a storage capacity of 1.2 million barrels, with 100 rooms, living quarters for the staff. This is a monstrous masterpiece, the first of its kind to be acquired by an indigenous oil production company. Again, it's a great day to be a Nigerian. It's a great day to be an African. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim.
For the records, what we've broken now is non-alcoholic wine. Emem does not like taking alcohol, so we're giving her non-alcoholic wine. I think from the hall, if you can again put your hands together. Okay, yeah. That way. So please, can I now invite to join us at the photo area the executive management of OOL and the VIPs in the room. You can start coming out now. The VIPs, I'm sure your tags have it there. If it does not, if you're one of those seated in the sofas to the front, you're please requested to kindly come outside now for the family photo with His Excellency and the others who've been here with him. So please, you can start coming out now. You can start coming out now. OOL executive management and the VIPs. Please come this way. You are going to the top. We're beginning from the top of the platform. The Vice President is going to stay on the first one. So just come this way. You can begin from here exactly. The Vice President is going to be here. So begin from here. Begin from here and here. First, the second and third here. If you're okay here, madam, you can come here. Okay, you want to be here? Okay, just see if you, okay. No, the President is going to be here. Up here. We're only using 1, 2, 3. Because of what is in front of you there. If we use that one, it might be a bit. Yeah, please go ahead, sir. You can come this way. The President and the others are coming up here. By all means. By all means, sir. By all means. Yes, are you okay? Yes, are you okay? Now once the Vice President gets here and we take the picture, we will then take the national anthem to close here. Okay. Yeah, the anthem will play after this particular picture. Just hold on, I will announce it. Yes, I will announce it. On the first platform, Your Excellency. The first one. Yes. Up there, yes, sir. So those behind on the second platform, you can just move forward just a little bit, just a little here, exactly. Those on the just okay. Yeah, now we'll have some more space. Fantastic. Okay, brilliant stuff. Brilliant stuff. So after this shot, photographers, give me a thumbs up so that we can do national anthem while they are still standing here. After this shot, is leaving. I'll continue with the others. All right. All right. I need a thumbs up, photographers, if you are done with this picture. Are you done with it? Once you're done, give me a thumbs up. You have it? You have it? You have the picture? All right, technical, national anthem. You know now Nigeria and then Dubai to close. So His Excellency the Vice President and the governors, of course, will be taking their leave. But for the picture, the second group will be OOL Executive Management and WCP and HBA Management. All the others can please take their seats. So if you are part of the OOL Executive Management, you are still staying. You are to be joined by the WCP HBA Management for the next picture. Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you, Your Excellencies. Your Excellency. OOL Executive Management and WCP, please, your picture is next. Where are you? OOL Executive Management, WCP, HBA Management, you are next. Are you the ones here now? Please take the picture. Is that all? Okay, just they are coming. OOL Management, OOL Executive Management, WCP and HBA Management. Your picture is next. Your picture is next. Your picture is next. Okay. Your picture is next. Following your picture will be the project. Will be the executive management. You are going to remain. You are going to remain for the next one. The next one you will be joined by the WCP project team for the next one. You'll be joined by the WCP project team for the next one. So you are constant from here on. Everybody here is a constant for the next two pictures. Photographers, I need a thumbs up. Who is taking? I need a thumbs up once you have it. Give me a thumbs up. Look at the camera. Look at the camera, please. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. All right, you have it. You have it. Okay, please quickly be joined by the project team now. WCP project team. That's the WCP, HBA, OL. If you're in the project team and you're not in this picture, you can come now. But if this is everybody, we'll now go to the last one. Oriental staff and Oriental site reps that are here. If they're not in the picture, they can join now. Oriental staff and site reps that are here. Please, where are you? Oriental staff and site reps, they are coming. The Oriental staff and site reps are coming. They are coming. They are coming. Oriental staff and site rep. Yes. Go ahead. You've done a fantastic job. Thank you for the work you've all done. You deserve your moment under the spotlight. Very well deserved. Site reps, join them. Site reps, please join them. Site reps, please join them. This is picture. You are there. You're in the picture. Is HBA, is WCP, is OOL. You are in the picture. So that's the last one. We didn't miss anybody anymore. That's it. All right. Thank you, guys. Drydocks, you've been a fantastic host, by the way. You've been excellent host. Thank you for being such a great host and for doing such a great job. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. Smile for the camera. Say cheese for the camera. Yeah, say Drydocks for the camera. Say Emem for the camera. All right. Photographer, you have it. Enjoy the rest of your day, ladies and gentlemen.